Hi guys, so today's video is going to be more of a no makeup look. I know there are a lot of those on YouTube and it gets kind of daunting watching them because it's like a bunch of products just to look like you're not wearing any makeup. But I'm going to keep it really simple for you guys and we're just going to jump right in. So my eyebrows and my foundation are already on, and for eyebrows I use Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate with the number 18 brush. And I set with clear brow gel, and then for foundation I'm trying out the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 220 Natural Beige. And we're trying this out just because it gives that matte finish like how you would if you're like normally going out with nothing on your face. For some people you don't have shine. So I'm just going to go in with my Lancome bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. And all I'm going to do is warm up the face. I'm not going to go crazy or heavy on the bronzer today. I'm just going to really keep it light and simple. Okay, so we're just going to bronze up the face a little bit. Not that much, just a really light cover. Just to add some warmth. And when you're doing no makeup looks, you want to make sure your bronzer isn't too dark. Like, as you can see, this one is really light. So it's just giving like a really light coverage, nothing too crazy. And I'm not going to contour or do my nose or anything. I'm just going to warm up the face, like my forehead, temples, here, and a little bit under here. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer because I have my dark circles here. And I'm going to go in with the Age Rewind Concealer in Fair. Normally I go all the way down and do a highlight and everything, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to cover like that and bring it out to here, just like that. So we're not going crazy, we're not going to highlight the nose or anything, we're just going to cover it like that. And then to sheer it out, we're going to use a damp beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge, and you're just going to pat that in, just until it blends with the foundation really, really well. And you want to make sure your sponge is still damp. If you wet it and it feels a little dry, just make sure you run it under water and do it again, because the sponge will make it look a little bit more natural on the face as opposed to using a brush. Now is set the under eye with the contour kit, and I'm going to use the shade Vanilla because it's for fair people. And I'm not going to mix that in with anything, and I'm just going to go very lightly under the eye. And just make sure I really dust it well here where you have like the darkest circles, just to brighten it up a little. And you can pull it up a little bit, but not like for an extreme highlight, because we're trying to go natural today. So I'm just going to do the other eye. And you want to make sure that you don't put too much powder on, especially if you use the banana shade, because it's really yellow. So if you're doing a natural face, your eye area and wherever else you put the powder will be super yellow. So you have to be careful with that. So, all done. So we're going to go in with a blush, and we're going to use Milani's Luminoso. And I'm going to use a very light hand with it because it's super shimmery, so it can act as our highlight too. So we're just going to go in super light and tap off all the excess. And we're just going to go really lightly on the side, not really towards the middle of the face. Just very lightly on the side. And there we go. You don't want to overdo anything because you want to look like you just rolled out of bed and you look so flawless. So now I'm going to go in with this Milani eyeshadow in Bella Cappuccino. And if I can open it, we can use it. I'm actually going to prime my eyes first. I didn't prime them yet. So I'm just going to take the concealer, put that on the top of my eyelids, and I'm just going to blend it in with my finger. And just make sure I get the coverage I want. And just spread it evenly on the eyelid. And this is just to cover the veins and stuff like that, the discoloration someone might have. And concealer is a better primer because it sticks better. And then I'm going to go in with the new Tartelette palette. And I'm going to take the shade Supermom, this one here. And I'm just going to dust that all over the lid. Just to set the primer. Now I'm going to go in with that other eyeshadow. Yeah, what is it called? Bella Cappuccino. And I'm going to take that on a Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm just going to put that in the crease very, very lightly. And I'm going to fan it outwards instead of straight down. And I'm going to go in with a really light hand. Nothing too crazy. Just like that. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. You don't want to make your crease color too dark, just because we're not going to use a lot of colors today on the eyes. We're just going to go super simple with it. So you don't want something that looks like a lot of makeup. And again, we're going to swoop outward like this and blend. Okay, now we're going to go in back into the Tartelette palette. If I can open it. Why can't I open these things? And I'm going to go in with the shade Wander, this like kind of off-white ivory type of shade. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush like this no name one. And I'm just going to take very little of it and put it on my lid. Just to cover up where I put the concealer as my primer. Just very, very lightly. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Just covering up my lid. And if you need a little more, just to make sure you cover up all the like white concealer, just apply more. And you want to make sure you get to where you laid your transition here. You want to make sure you go all the way up to there, at least, to where the transition meets the lid. Because then we can go back and blend all that. And I'm just going over it again. And now I'm going to go back to that same E25 blending brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of Natural Beauty, which is like kind of like a light taupe shade. And just take very little of it and put that like somewhere in my outer V or on my lashes, somewhere there. Just super light. You can't see this, so we're gonna add a little more. A lot more. The shade's super light. Wow, the shade is useless. You can't see it. Can you? No, you can't. Awesome. So I'm going to go in with Dreamer instead because it's a little darker. I'm going to go in with Dreamer instead because it's a little darker. Just because you couldn't see Natural Beauty, it was a little too light. So I'm just going to take that on the E25 and put that right here in the outer corner. Right there. And blend it into my transition. Very, very lightly. And I'm going to go back in and do the same on the other side. And just make sure it meets the transition shade. And I'm just going to make sure I blend everything out on top. Now I'm going to go in with, what shade? Supermom, again. And I'm just going to take my finger and put that as my brow bone highlight right up there. Just super simple. I'm going to go back in with that E25 and take a little bit of Wanderer. And, Wanderer. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash line very, very lightly. Just to give it some dimension so it doesn't look totally naked. And you want to make sure you blend that to where the eyeshadow is. You don't want to leave a gap there. It's up to you. Like, I really don't like that, so I blend it out, but it's whatever you're interested in and whatever you like. So now I'm just going to see where I left any harsh lines, and I'm just going to blend it out. And this is just an Urban Decay dual-ended brush, and I'm just going to use the blending side to just blend out that top harsh line. And then I'm going to take the shade Caregiver, which is like this really nice pink shade. A very little bit of it, and just put that in my inner corner. And next, I'm just going to put some NYX white liner in my waterline. And white's a good color because it opens up the eyes as opposed to black. Black wouldn't look as natural. Neither would white, but still, white will make you look a little bit more fresh-eyed instead of like squinty and closed. And then I'm going to go in with this little Lancome mascara, if I can open it. Oh, wrong way. I'm just going to do a quick coat. We're not going to do lashes with this since this is super, super simple. And I'm not going to go crazy with the mascara either. I'm just using it to separate the lashes instead of really coating them. And everyone makes the mascara face. So to finish off for lip color, I'm going to go in with, first I moisturize with like chapstick, and I'm just going to take off the excess. And then I'm going to go in with this NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. And I'm just going to line and then fill in. Just super quickly, like nothing too crazy. So all I'm going to do is keep on filling it in and just make sure I get the top two, like the Cupid's bow area and the sides. And I'm not going to go totally heavy-handed with it because we are going to use another lip product on top. So I feel like that's good enough. And then I'm going to go in with this NYX gloss, this butter gloss in the shade Tiramisu. And this is like a neutral kind of pinky brown color. Why can't I open anything today? And you're just going to do like a light coat. And there we go. I would spray like makeup setting spray, but just because the foundation is supposed to dry matte anyway, there is like kind of no point. And we didn't really go crazy with our eye makeup or anything. So this is my no makeup look. I think it came out pretty great, pretty decent. So this is the final look, guys. If you have any questions or you want to see anything specific, you can leave that down below in the comments. I'll see you guys next Tuesday, and like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Oscar's hand.
Okay. Good? Okay.
Hey, what is up, guys? SnowMLG here from the My Nosing channel.
That would have been weird if your voice came out of my body. What's up, little?
Am I making you nervous?
A little. You've never hung around.
It was like, oh my.
Good?
Go. No, don't go yet, nigga.
Oh, yeah. I look orange. Not ready, not ready.
Fucking look like me, Nemo.
With the white stripe. Is that your stomach?
Sorry. Was that you?
so close to the camera,
I
it
know.
probably picked it up. It's like fucking stomach. We just ate too. The heart wants what the heart gets. Whatever the fuck the saying is, but with my stomach. The stomach wants what the stomach needs.
Oh my god, I doubt it sounds like that.
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
I gotta sharpen this shit. This shit hurts.
this is part of the video right now?
Oh,
no. That's what I'm saying.
Go
Like,
get another shirt.
another shirt.
What? Oh, is my Burger Groove shirt?
Books, babe. Bookies.
Can my heart do anything crazy?
Books.
You got stripped.
Books. Books.
Not like the
Books.
girl from some guy.
Bookie, babe. So cute.